remember that red entry here, mate?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Pass it. Let's park, just forward park in one of these off-road bays here. So indicate, mirror, straight in there. Don't have to be too sharp on, on your turn. Further up a little. That was a bit unnecessary, moving, creeping, but no big deal. Okay, so if you parked, okay?
Yep.
And you can see in the little round mirror the distance from the curb. Now, sometimes they show you the car park, ask you to pass it,
Yep.
and pull over, and then immediately after you've parked, they ask you to drive off, then to take them back to that car park
Yep.
and reverse park anywhere you like, which means you would have to turn around somewhere, and you have to be, reasonable with your options.
Yep.
Just do something simple,
Okay.
such as a driveway.
Yeah.
We don't have one here, but we have
Roundabout.
a roundabout,
Yep.
and it's only about less than 100 meters up, so that's probably the best option here.
Yep.
While other times they bring you straight to the car park and ask you to park, reverse park anywhere you like. Sometimes they ask you to reverse park next to any car, reverse park on the left, on the right, but it's usually reverse park anywhere you like. Let's drive off.
Okay.
Turn around wherever you feel is legal and suitable.
Yep.
Take me to the car park I showed you and reverse park anywhere you like, okay? So you're not indicating and you're moving.
Yep.
So that's unnecessary loss of points. So remember, we first check the mirror. If no one's passing, indicate, still standing, shoulder check, no one there, move. Indicate in time, check from a distance. Okay, you don't have to keep an eye on it. If it's empty, you don't really have to examine that empty space there. Your brain registers things really rapidly, And they don't say anything else from here.
Yeah.
I suggest you say things.
Okay.
Okay? Tell me what you're perceiving, okay?
Coming out to the car park.
Yeah.
Where you told me to stop. Indicate.
Don't indicate too early.
Yeah.
Somebody might assume. Here will be safer because somebody might be coming from the service station. Where is it easier, Tim? Giving you a bit of a clue. Where is it easier?
On the other side.
Okay, yeah. Because otherwise you would only have the more difficult option, which we will do anyway. But here you've got left and right. There you only have, right side. Yeah, a little bit sharper. In the little bubble mirror, you can see exactly where the curb is. Yeah, you cleared it. So it's up to you. I wouldn't go too far.
Yeah.
Let's get ready. Okay, I wouldn't go too far, yeah. That's spot on. Okay, talk to yourself. Now there's one thing pending. Indicate off. Okay, that's perfect. Start to move. He's waiting for you. Let's go. Full lock. Look around. A little bit of a pressure on the brake can be required. Okay, keep the yellow edge. No.
Yeah.
Maintain the yellow edge on the white solid painted line there. Okay, no. If you turn right, which way is your rear end going to go?
It's going to go the other way.
Do you want it to go that way? Because the problem is if it does, it's definitely going across the solid line on the right. So you must keep it locked at this point, okay?
All right.
Let's go. Look around more, okay? Okay, precision here. Cars around you and the back, Okay. And it's now. Quicker, yeah. See, you're accelerating. You shouldn't have accelerated at this stage. Back window too. Okay, so it's very easy to over-accelerate. In an automatic car, just a little tap can actually get it too fast, okay? So it is a bit of a red flag when you are finishing reversing maneuver and assessor sees your foot near the accelerator.
Yeah.
Avoid that, okay? What else do we do? Complete it. So you complete it, okay? Don't you want to open the door and check?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's acceptable. So it was obviously I gave you a bit of help because had you ended up turning, you would have gone over that line for sure. For that reason, I'd like you to do it once more anyway, but this time I won't say anything.
All right.
And just once more, I wouldn't go too far. I'd maybe go next to that car there.
1, 2, 3.
Talk to yourself. What's pending?
Got to go forward a little bit.
No, you don't. Not really. No, it's acceptable. But there's something going.
Yeah.
You do it.
All right.
So I don't believe you can step out of that car, and the driver of that car and the rear right side passenger definitely won't be. Can you open the door and check for yourself? Just don't let it slam into the door. Be careful. When you're opening doors, hold it with one hand and open it with one, especially when it's windy, because it's going to whack into someone's door. Do you know what caused it?
I didn't do it fast enough.
You didn't turn fast enough. So when you move slowly, you should be moving slowly, by the way, so there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But you seem to, emulate your slow movement with slow steering.
Yeah.
It's the other way around, okay? And you can consciously break that. If you're moving slowly, getting in the lock position continually, not extremely fast, so you look very uncomfortable there, but continually, okay? So, and that's going to always fix the problem, okay? So let me just once demonstrate to you. Before I do that, you would have to correct this. Let's correct it by going forward by at least about 1.5 lengths of your car, providing that there's no cars coming on the right or left. So let's do it. Okay, get forward and don't turn too much. Just go straight, Look at the side bubble mirrors. Go all the way almost to that bay. Further up, a little bit further. There's no car there, no problems. A little bit further, go a little bit further. It gives you a little bit more freedom on, correcting it later. That'll do. That's more than enough. There's no cars. Let's not take too much time. Reverse gear. There's a car coming there. Okay, slightly left. Go, move. Not too much. Minimal. Keep going. Back there, between the headrests. Side mirrors a little bit more. Go right. You need to bring your front end that way slightly. Yeah, a bit more. Given that we've got a car on the right side. And then straighten up. Back window, but you're going an extra turn. You're going. See, the problem is now it's perfect, perfectly corrected. But had you gone for the extra turn, would have got it on an angle. A bit further in, side mirror. You've got another few inches for sure. That'll do. That's fine. Park position. Okay. Now open your door and tell me if you and the passengers and occupants of that car can easily get in and out. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me just demonstrate it once from here to see my synchronization between movement and steering ratio. Okay. So it's gonna turn right that way, checking. So if you can't see, well, just tilt your body forward slightly. Okay. So I'm gonna. This one's on all over the line there. So I'm just going to. Okay. This one is 2. So it doesn't matter. Look, I'll show you the right side. Okay. It'll still show you a good sync between the movement and your steering ratio. I'm going to grab that bay there. Okay. Only one available. I'm still indicating left, allowing people to pass me. 1, 2, 3, I bring the fourth one in the vision under my, base of the side mirror. That's about right. Still in the reverse camera. Well, we can't see the edge of that line, but I'm about right there, yeah? So now I move, look at this. I'm going.
Okay.
I've locked it,
Yep.
but I went really slowly.
Yep.
And now aiming with that sharp edge of the yellow line to the top of that line there. And you can't go wrong. Checking up and down the car park a few times. Okay. Now shortly the line's going to appear in that mirror. It's about there. When the blue line becomes parallel, I simply straighten up twice. See, immediately. But then earlier you went for the third turn, and that would always cause you to go wide. Okay. So low speed, high turning ratio, not as high to cause you, any type of discomfort or that you look uncomfortable going like that. Reduce your speed and sink them, okay? So that's really simple. And then park, handbrake on. And once you've done that, it's always good, but hold your door, okay? Check. If you're not happy, you can quickly correct it.
Yeah.
They don't fail people who have to correct it. They fail people who are unaware of what's within their, surroundings, their proximity.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't take as long time as you did on the last correction. Okay, so I'll get you to do it once more. Turn left here. Edge forward, do this, you have to, your body language should also, resemble somebody who's responsible. You're not letting anything slip your right. Turn left here. Just allow the curb. Yep, you can see it in the bubble mirror. Yep, take it back on. Sharp left. Okay, did you want to give it a shot once on the right side?
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
Let's indicate left still, so people can overtake you.
Yeah.
That woman's going to be leaving shortly, so let's hurry up. 1, 2, 3, bit further, bit further, bit further, bit further, bit further, bit further, bit further. That's about spot on. Reverse gear. Now, don't take too much time. Switch that off. Start and turn. Yeah, continually. And it shouldn't be a problem as long as you did it like that without sort of measuring as you're going, as long as you pre-measured, or what I mean by that, as long as you're aligned, that's perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Don't turn. See, if you turn now, it's going to go straight into that car, okay? Shortly you'll see the line there. See those ones? Make the blue and white parallel and simply straighten once and twice. You don't even have to think about it anymore. Back window between the headrests. It's spot on. It is literally, I couldn't have done it better myself. Well, I did say a few things, but do you find that if you aligned correctly, hey, just turn it. If it doesn't sort of shape well, you can still adjust it as it's moving, and never forget to obviously park and, open and check. That's perfect, So let's move on. We'll do the exercise left something behind shortly. Turn right.